Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Valheim, and after our adventures last time, or our misadventures, depending on how you want to put it, Gus and I have decided that this swamp is definitely a good candidate to put a forge. So he is working on the initial setup for an outpost here, a forge outpost. As you can see, it is right next to two crypts, and in close proximity to others. In fact, how many others? We have found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the ones I've marked off. There were about 3 or 4 more that I haven't had a chance to mark off because I was getting chased. This swamp is full of crypts. So, while we let Gus work, we're going to go take a look. I don't think we've been here yet. Not the main base. We've been here. Although, Gus put up a few decorations, as you can see. We have various animal heads. We have our serpent head from the very first serpent we killed. We have now 2 race trophies, a couple trolls, lots of stuff here. But that's not where we want to head. We want to head to visit the Bog Witch. Which is, of course, a little further out in this swamp. Ourselves a little outpost here. I don't know if she'll trade those for coin. I guess I could find out. So there's nothing nearby. I'm over here, and here's the Bog Witch hut, right next to a crypt. One of the ones that's marked, I believe. Or maybe not. Hold on. I don't think that one is marked. So we're going to give it a very loose mark. I guesstimate it there. Close enough. Got a gray dwarf hanging out here. And got her own magical broom. Got a pot in the middle brewing whatever she's brewing. Lots of alchemy tables. Doesn't say much. Here she is. And she will buy the stuff from us. She's happy to buy the stuff from us. So, some of the things she has are candle wicks. Steep these in something flammable for a long-lasting and cozy light source. Love potion. An intense musk permeates the air around this bottle. Says all is fair in love and more. Fresh seaweed. The saltwater scent of this plant makes you think of the wide open ocean. Cured squirrel hamstring. Elastic and strong, this tendon must have come from a quick and agile animal. Powdered dragon egg shell. Dragon egg is this hard and difficult material to work with, yet has been ground to a fine glittering dust. Pungent pebbles. An earthy odor clings to these dried lumps. It's best not to think too hard about what they are. Ivy seeds. These unassuming seeds can grow into vines that might overtake entire buildings. I'm assuming I know what that's for. Woodland herb blend. Thyme and marjoram carefully harvested and dried before being mixed together. This blend will turn even the most basic of ingredients into a delicious feast. And seafarer's herbs. Sour tang of sorrel mixed with something the herbalist would rather not disclose is well suitable for fish. Any fisher folk worth their salt would do well to keep this blend near in case of a good catch. So, that is what she has to offer. I'm going to start off by grabbing these candle wicks. And we have learned how to make resin candles. Alright. So we'll grab a couple of these ivy seeds. And it just says new material, ivy seed. Fresh seaweed. Let's see what happens when we buy that. New crafting recipe, mead base, banana deer. Interesting. Third squirrel hamstring. We've learned mead base, ratatas. Powdered dragon egg shell. And it just said we bought it, but there may have been some unlocks. Pungent pebbles. New unlocks and message log. And we have 200 gold left from what we just sold her. Let's go with the woodland herb blend. Now, we'll have to come back with some more gold, but let's take what we just got back to base and see what we've learned. Okay, so we're back at base with our new goodies, and we're going to have to figure out a place to put them all. I think I should have an empty chest here somewhere. It should be empty. It should not have wood in it. We'll put all this stuff away. And let's start with the workbench. We learned anything new here? I know, how would I tell, right? We have so much stuff here already. I ought to make myself a harpoon. I ought to make myself a harpoon. Let me go ahead and do that. And let me go and upgrade that. Oh, I guess we can't upgrade it. Okay. Well, I've made myself a harpoon. I don't see anything here that looks like it's something I might have learned recently. Maybe here? Probably not. Several arrows. We have pickaxe arrows. We should try them out. See how well they work. Here. Ah! I've done it again. I have stolen the Elder Trophy from the wall. Alright. Now that that's back in place. I have made... Oh, wait a second. Have I made the Scholar Jersey? Yes, because that's the pants. So I made the cape, I've made the Scholar Jersey, I've made the Scholar Hood. I am missing Scholar Robe. Anything here? Nope, and I bet you the rest of the stuff is either going to be over here. Mead base. Gravitas. Magic fills you, letting you move quicker than ever before. Movement speed plus 15%. Run plus 10. Oh. Mead base. Banana deer. Bring you the power of the sea god with you as you brave the waves. Swim stamina usage minus 50%. Okay, well, I do believe we are going to make this Haggling. Gus will like this one. Of course, we'll have to wait for the current batch of potions to finish brewing. Will be another 21 minutes. Put that in there for now. Anything in here? I can't see anything in here. But I'm sure those herbs were for something. While we're here, grab more things to sell. And a few more coins. And check out the build hammer next. Alright. Make a bonfire, but that's nothing new. Nothing there. Ice rack. I think we already have one. Nothing that I can see in here. Building. Nothing new in here that I can tell. Furniture. There's our resin candle. One of these down. Oh, we can. Nice. I put one windowsill here. Solid placement. There we go. Here. How many of these? Oh, it only uses one wick and one resin for each one. Nice. And a couple over here for extra light. And one upstairs by my bed, because why not? Alright, so there's that. Things here. Ancient spell book. Oh my god, it's a wizard table improvement. Wait, do we even have this? I don't think we do. Where am I putting this? Oh dear. I'm getting a little cramped here. After I realized that I could upgrade the Thursday's mage stations, I also realized that that corner was getting way too crowded. So, I asked Gus if he would make me a special room, and he did. We took this little bit of space that we weren't using, and now I have my own mage's quarters. It's quite bright in here. Well, maybe it's quite bright because I'm wearing the light, so let's see actually what it looks like without the light on. There. Oh, it's actually still quite bright. Probably had something to do with all those extra candles. But yeah, everything fit nicely in here. Here's our new ancient spell book. It's looking all spooky and creepy. Our arcane anvil, our wizard table, our loom, which was the whole purpose of doing all this to begin with. And still do not see Scholar's robes. A little chilly down here. No fire, but We don't need a fire down here. We just need to be able to come down here and study our arcane arts, upgrade our stuff, and be on our way. So, as always, thank you guys. I love it. Alright. So Gus has been out scouting, and he thinks he's found a good source of some copper and perhaps, well, he's not sure about the 10, but he definitely thinks he's found some copper for the swamp forge. However, oh, there's 10. I guess 10 is on the menu. Mark that for him. Now, which way did he go? However, he says that there is all matter of spawner that needs to be cleared from the near the copper deposit first. Guess we better go look into that. If I can keep up with him. Oh, we're going the wrong way. Ah, I see where it is. And there it goes. Alright, so I let him know I found a couple of 10. Lots and lots of 10 next to the portal. And this must be the copper he was talking about. I'm going to mark that off too. A bit of a schlep, but we only need about 1 load each, I think. I think we can manage it. I think we can manage it indeed. Of course, might have to keep an eye out for the neighbors. So 40 copper ore and 410 ore. I think he just noticed it. Oh, don't tell me we're going in there at night when they're most active. There we go, that's better. Ah, he's putting a portal so we can get out of here easier. That means we only have to schlep everything back. Alright, in order to get Gus's Swamp Forges working right, we are actually running tin and copper into the swamp. Well then, I'm sure you've heard of people running their ore out of the swamp, but probably not so much running it into it. And there's Gus, and I could have sworn I heard something behind me, but I'm not going back to find out what it was. Also, I did make us some of these speed potions. They're not like super duper speedy, but they're better. Oh, hi. Ouch. Maybe I should take a potion, you know, the kind that keeps you from getting poisoned a bunch. That'd be really good. Ouch. Alright, something's knocking me around. Oh, we've managed to... let's not knock on wood. Alright, that's down. I think Gus took care of the other guy, the one that was chasing me the whole time. And there we are. He definitely lit it up pretty well, didn't he? Open up, open up! Alright. So, hasn't changed too much. He's added a little extra space here. Added a set of stairs that go up to a little door, which, let's just say it's pretty finicky to get in and out of. Now, we have our copper. Don't think we need that there. I will go ahead and put all this tin in here. There we go. Got a little bit of what he needs now. I don't know where he went. Oh, I bet I know where he went. He's going back for another load. So, we're gonna do that. But yeah. We have probably created what is one of the least safe outposts we've ever created. We've, well, we're getting some stuff moved over there, and we'll get that all set up and ready for the iron that's going to come from the crypts. And then, well, then we will see what happens next. But until then, bye for now.